Hi guys and welcome to my channel. For those who are new here, let me fill you in. My name is Car and on my channel you see me zigzagging across the globe exploring all different kinds of places. In this series I embark upon a 30-day road trip in the USA with my ride or die, my twin sister Cara and baby Noah, whose main contribution to the vlog are cute sounds like this one. This is the last stretch of our 30-day road trip in the States. I can't believe how many places we visited during this trip. Literally, the States blew our minds. We met so many wonderful people along the way, saw so many amazing places, and I can't believe it's coming to an end now. In this vlog, it's all about the journey. You follow us on our last stretch from Las Cruces to Fort Stockton, with our end stop being in Texas to visit our dad's friend Jim. This stretch may have been the most deserted one yet. There isn't that much to do or see during this bit of our road trip, but we just wanted to get to Texas as soon as possible.
So Caroline has noticed 3 things about highways in the States.
And believe me, I've done the legwork. I've been driving on these highways for how many hours? Let's say like 3-4 every day, even more. Times 25, my god, it's math I can't even do right now. Anyways, what I've noticed is the following. Broken tires everywhere. Yeah. As in every so few hundred meters, pieces of tires, broken tires. Either they never clean it or there's constantly accidents here.
Right.
I think it's both. Secondly, so many dead animals. Yeah. Carcasses left and right.
Because it's the boondocks everywhere.
It's the boondocks, I know, but even in like more populated areas, you know. And then the third thing that I've noticed is you can adopt a highway. Yeah. Like all along the highways, you have these signs that say adopt a highway, and then sometimes people have already adopted it, so they say in memory of, or they just say the name or the family of Stevengers or whatever, and so on and so forth. So these are 3 things I've noticed about the highways. Another thing I noticed is that actually the highways are great. The highways are in excellent quality.
Yes.
I haven't really seen any potholes or like, you know, that's it. So somewhere here must be signs to go to there, right? Like borders.
Yeah, there must be. Rio Grande. So there's a river there, and the river is what divides pretty much.
Right. So here we are driving right next to the border with Mexico, and we could literally peer into Mexico, which was cool to see. This part of the trip had the most border stops and random highway patrol stops, and yes, we did get pulled over twice, both checking our paperwork and if we were in the States illegally or not. This last bit of the trip is from Las Cruces to Texas. We decided to split it up over 2 days, making a pit stop in Fort Stockton, which turned out to be a very interesting experience. Stay tuned for that story. Oh, that's Mexico. There you go. It goes to Mexico, you see?
Exciting! Well, we should have had our passports at hand. We could have just dipped in.
Popped over. Cross off another country.
Exit only Fort Bliss and Juarez, Mexico.
No, I leave that. I'll leave that. Just leave that.
So you are going there, right? You need to stay on the 10.
I'm on the first 3.
Put your finger on your
1, 2, 3. I'm in the right lane.
Okay.
Don't worry, Car. They're not sending me to Mexico. Not today, sorry, not today. 10 minutes later. Fucked up.
Bienvenida!
I'm like, no!
How did this happen?
The whole reason we went to Texas to meet Jim is because of our father. We really wanted to commemorate our dad, and we decided to travel across the world and visit some of his closest friends. So we planned on meeting Jim in Texas and George in Australia. They both knew him very well for a long time, and they knew him in a way that we didn't, so it felt right, and it turned out to be a wonderful way to honor our dad.
What do they mean when flashing? Like flashing?
Lights are flashing, yeah.
Like, what did you just do with your hands? Who are you milking, man?
It's like those lights.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, that's more like it. So here's some footage of us getting pulled aside at a checkpoint. I'm telling you, these cops must have some sixth sense for spotting people mildly freaking out, because I was just minding my own business. I try to play it cool, but clearly I'm not fooling anyone. And it's the same story at airports. I'm basically a magnet for extra screening. Maybe I just have that suspiciously innocent look or something. Also, it was a bit intimidating because about 10 officers surrounded us in no time, and we were literally 3 women with a baby. It finally happened! We got stopped at border protection, but obviously we are well documented, well papered, I notes. Yeah, and they checked our passports and we're good to go.
I'm good, guys.
Ah, shame. They're not gonna take you.
I have lost my passport.
do you mean?
Yeah, like I don't know where it is.
Are you serious? Oh god. That's the beginning of the end, guys. This is it. This is where we leave Amia. Texas is as far as she goes.
Literally.
I think we had like 3.5 hours more to go, or 3 hours at least. And then we arrive in San Antonio, Texas.
Woohoo!
And I realized something. The reason why they call Texas the lone state is because it's lonely.
There's no one.
There's no one on the road except for you in a straight line, and it's hella boring.
But
Anyway.
I mean, that's speculation. We don't actually know if that's the case.
That's what I'm saying.
Woohoo!
We started off days on fast food
Yeah.
because we wanted to try them all. That was a mistake. Could you take that?
Yeah. And now we're just.
And
on
now
our-
we're
our
just
salad
every day
chips.
we buy salad in the supermarket, organic, naturally, and then make our
We
salads.
get our salads from the cool box,
Yep.
and we start building our salad.
Alrighty, a small little update. So this morning we were in Fort Stockton.
What a
We also had a
So
psycho
dumb,
for a
yeah.
neighbor, so glad we got out of there.
Yeah,
But
our neighbor's on meth.
yeah, on methamphetamines, and she was acting cuckoo like loco.
Never back the car faster.
Yeah, we were like, let's get the hell out of here ASAP.
Side note, we've now been on the road for a bit over
4 weeks.
or
Yeah.
just 4 weeks.
Yeah,
And I'm also happy to be like in one place for a little smidge.
yeah, me too.
Okay.
Always wanted to do that.
We used to have Blockbuster, and now we have
Streaming.
an anonymized machine where you just out of my way, you disc pick up and return. Oh, it's still DVD though. That's pretty old.
Is it?
That's a disc.
No, it's streamed Redbox.
But what is the disc then? Oh, you get like in a little reader or whatever.
Well, no,
Like PlayStation type of situation. You've driven approximately 4,000 kilometers.
Seriously, and these last 300 are literally killing me. These last 300 are gonna be the end of me. As you can see, I was struggling with this last stretch. It's been around 4,000 plus kilometers of driving in 1 month, but it was also awesome. I also didn't sleep the best because of our crazy neighbor who we told you about just before in Fort Stockton. But on a more serious note, it actually is extremely tragic. America has a huge drug issue, and Fort Stockton is no exception. Unfortunately, this is an ongoing and growing issue in the States, and this is also when it became clear why people were always telling us to be careful and asking if we were carrying, referring to weapons.
You know, for 4,000 kilometers approx, I've been driving. I just think that the next trip, Caroline should really pull her with. And that's all I'm going to say about it. And
Shut
subscribe,
it.
follow and subscribe. And so we can get a driver. We're now on the landing strip of an airport. And if you hit that road right there, that should be Vagabond. The one with this paper.
I think this is the one that he flies regularly. Oh, is that Jim over there on the right?
Yeah, it's mixed. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's him. Yeah.
This is so cool.
We made it! As you can kind of tell, Jim is a super adventurous guy, planes everywhere. This place really reminds me of our dad. He would also have hangars filled with plane stuff and equipment lying around. Maybe my dad was just a tad bit more messy, but it's no wonder that Jim and my dad got along so well. They had the same passions and hobbies, so I really can't wait to get to know him better and pick his brain about the many adventures they shared together. As always, guys, stay tuned for the next episode. We get up to a whole lot of cool stuff like shooting guns and exploring and flying planes. Please like, follow, and comment below. Ciao!